Hello, how y'all doing? I'm going to talk to you about survival skills. Now, I think that I have survival skills. I know how to cultivate uh, Bible, I mean, not Bible skills, but survival skills. In fact, I think I can live off the grid on a piece of land right now. I don't know if I should, but I can because I have survival skills. I cultivate survival skills. Now, the disaster in New York happened basically because they did not have survival skills. Okay, if you lived in an apartment and the electricity goes out, now what you have to do a common sense thing. You have to put on layers and layers of clothing to keep warm. Space heaters are very dangerous. I would have used that because, like I said, you can't leave space heaters alone. You cannot leave them alone. You got to be around them all the time to make sure they don't fall because they can catch anything on fire. Carpet, couches, curtains on fire, and it's going to spread very rapidly. But I think the Africans that were in that disaster did not have any survival skills. Let's just say that your electricity goes out and you live in an apartment. Well, you need to have cans of meat like tuna for protein. You need to have fresh and canned and fruit, fresh and canned fruit, because you have to have vitamin C, and your children have to have vitamin C. Okay, so it's important for you to have like canned fruit or fresh fruit. Now, I'm a person that has survived and gone through several hurricanes and tornadoes. I remember one in particular, we had no electricity for 3+ days. So what I did, I took those totes, those Rubbermaid totes, and I emptied the water tank for water, and that's what we used to bathe with. Everybody had their own tote. So, I just emptied the water tank, put the water in the tote, added some alcohol, and that's how each individual person in my household took a bath every morning, because you need to take a bath every morning and get those germs off your body. Okay, so how do we eat? Well, I had some canned goods. I always have canned goods. Even now I have canned goods. So we ate those for the next 3 days, and we had canned fruit. So that's what we ate for the next 3 days, canned fruit. There was some food in the freezer that was going bad, that would have gone bad, so I cooked that on the grill. Now, see, if you have a house, you can do that. You can take your stuff out, your food outside, and cook on the grill. So I cooked all that food. Okay. So about the third or fourth day, we had pretty much ran out of food, and I had some cranberry juice, which I highly recommend that you always stock up on cranberry juice. So we had drank the last of the cranberry juice. Okay. So that was it for all the vitamin C. I didn't have any more vitamin C food. Okay. So about the third or fourth day, fortunately, this church gave us some food. We decided, or at least I decided to go to church on Sunday, and this church was so nice and everything, and they gave us some food. So that's what we ate for the next 2 days, and then the store opened up. We could not buy any frozen food from the store. We bought canned food, so we bought some more canned pineapple and some more canned food, like ravioli, things like that. But I do recommend, if you whether you live in a house or apartment, that you have canned fruit and canned juices, because it's important for you to have that vitamin C. It's important for your children to have vitamin C. Now, if I lived off grid, I would have a burn toilet. I wouldn't just have a flush toilet where you just flush it goes in the ground. What I recommend, I like the burn toilet. The burn toilet is where you put a pipe in the ground, and I guess you put a toilet seat over that, and then you just go to the bathroom, and then you burn it every day. Okay, you burn that stuff every day, put some leaves on it, put some gasoline on it, and burn it every day. I think that's what I would have if I lived out in the wilderness, or if I lived off grid. I would have a burn toilet. If you are living out of your car, okay, what I recommend, you should take some kind of bath every day if you live out of your car. Take a gallon of water, which you can buy at some stores for 69 cents, a gallon of water. You can put your stuff in storage. Now, you can go to the storage unit and just take a really quick bath with that gallon of water. Okay, what are you going to do about laundry? Well, you can, go take your clothes to the laundromat if you have the money for it. Take your clothes to the laundromat. I do recommend that you get a storage unit. If you're homeless, if you're in the car, if you live out of your car, I do recommend you get a storage unit. If it's in your budget, I recommend you do that. As far as washing your hair, well, if you don't have the money to go to a hotel or whatever, wash your hair, or the YMCA and wash your hair or whatever, you can just go to the hairdresser. They will probably give you a shampoo and blow dry for about $30. Okay, you can do that. But if you're living out of your car, I do recommend that, you got to cultivate your survival skills. But I recommend that you get a storage unit, to store your stuff, so you can, so you don't have to have it in your car. I'm not for all this pissing and pooping in the car. I'm not for that at all. What I recommend you do is go to the park system. Go to the park system, use the bathroom, or go to one of these 24-hour stores and use their bathroom. I'm not for this pissing and pooping in the car or van. I'm not for that at all, okay? I recommend you go to a 24-hour store. There's a lot of them that's open. There's Wawa, Sheetz, there's Walmart, and there's a lot of other gas stations that's open 24 hours. So I do recommend that you cultivate some survival skills just in case you need them. Have a nice day.